Hey guys, here's the Power Rangers Ninja Steel main Megazord. DX Ninja Steel Megazord comes with all 5 Zords. It forms the Megazord. And it also has the Dragon mode. DX Ninja Steel Megazord. There's not really all that much to go over with the box. Command your Megazord with any 5-inch figure, collect and combine. Like, there's really not a whole lot of information here. Nice shot of the one you'll see on TV. I found all of the Ninja Steel toys at Toys R Us and Van Nuys this morning. Here's the Megazord, which is not the greatest Megazord ever, and it's not as bad as some people are saying. Take his head off, arms come off, legs come out, which I wish they could have done differently. I don't love the way the legs connect. Red Ranger Zord comes out, this folds in, fold the wheels out. There are 2 places you can plug it in, you want the lowest. And there you have Yellow Ranger's Dump Truck Zord. Red Ranger, just pull the legs, and he can actually ride in there. For the Dragon, take his wings off. You can move the arms. The arm's gonna break on me. No. Alright, I can't get the arms to break. Really? Let me go get a hammer. Be right back. I broke it. Oh no. That sucks. I did break the arm. If the arm breaks, you can put it back in. That's unfortunate. The other side. I broke the arm! Broke the other arm. I wasn't able to break this without using the pliers, but it will crack if you force it, I guess. You can push it back in, and you can probably glue it, so if it does break on you, you can fix it. You can still move the arms, it's not coming out, but something to be aware of. I have glue that can fix this, though. For the Dragon, take the tail. That plugs into his back. The wings plug into that, and then you have the Dragon. The wings are a good size. They do not separate, which I wish they did, but you know, think back to Samurai, there's always something that isn't going to come apart. So, like, I wasn't expecting this to be exactly like Shurikenjin. Were you guys? Like, realistically? I certainly wasn't. I knew it was going to be different. It has to be. So, this comes down, dog comes out. The only thing that's movable is the head, and unfortunately, the mouth doesn't open, which is too bad. It did on the Japanese version. I really like that. Alright, the train can still connect. It's got this little tab here. I don't love the tab, so that'll fold out like that. And then this just plugs in, like that. Red Ranger's arms can move up and down. Well, they can move all around. You can turn his head around, which I'm actually surprised for some reason. I didn't expect that his head would be able to move around like that. And of course, he can sit down. I wish he could have had paint on the bottom of the legs. All right, let's bring them together. Take off the arm. This piece folds down. The footrest does come out. You actually do have to assemble it when you get it. So that just snaps in really easy to do. And it's not going to come loose too easily. The head is one solid piece. You can't take this off. That comes out. Push up. Push up. And then these just plug in like that. Now, as far as like falling over, if you put this on the back, it's just going to fall backwards. He needs to be fully assembled or there's going to be a balancing issue. Dog goes in, arms go up, that snaps in, fold the wheels back down, those go in. Red Ranger Zord sits, so now he's piloting the Zord. Head goes on, then you can give him his sword, which unfortunately is not painted gold at the top. And then the wings go like this on this version, which is not quite show accurate, unfortunately. So there you have it. Like I demonstrated in the previous video, his legs are not going to just, let's see, maybe I can do it with this. Really? Oh. Really? If you pick him up like that, he's fine. If you put him down, he's fine. If you go like that, he's not going to fall over. You could even do that. If you were to pick him up by the legs and then go like that, he falls backwards. I mean, is this really that much of an issue? I don't know. He does have knee articulation, which means you can give him some cool poses. So, you know, if you want him to have some articulation, he can do it. He can do that. You can give him a lot of cool poses. You could have him like flying up like that or something. And of course, he's able to sit down. There's no doubt that Shurikenjin looks nicer. It has more paint. They're roughly the exact same size. He's got sound. He of course does not. This is how the dragon's wings are supposed to go, and it can't do that on ours. For about twice the price of this, you can get him on Amazon, direct link in the video description if you guys are interested. Here they are from the back. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about these mystery clips on the side of the legs, which ours does not have. Does this go to a combination that I'm totally blanking on, or did this never actually do anything? I thought the Samurai Megazord was really disappointing since I really loved the emblem mode and you couldn't do that with all but the turtle. I thought Gosei Great seemed very wobbly, and I didn't love the way Robo Knight's swords were packaged. I think the biggest issue that I've had with this sword is when you take the Red Ranger and turn him into an arm. He comes down like this, legs just fold backwards, put his arms up, turn his head around. Like, you really have to kind of push to get him in there. I don't know why that's so tight. And it's definitely on there. I mean, for like little kids, I wonder if that's going to be difficult to do. I like how they say bonus figure included, and it's the Red Ranger Zord. I would hope that's included. This is cardboard, it's not an actual figure in the chest. Oh, before I forget, he has a dragon mode. Take the dragon off. That's really weird that they didn't advertise that on the box. Like, you'd think it would say 2 modes, and it shows, right? Just kind of fold his legs like that. Tail clips on to the back down here. The wings go on up here. And you're almost done. And then take Red Ranger's arm. And there you have the dragon mode. Unfortunately, no, you cannot put this thingy on him. You could take some sticky stuff or glue it. Here you go. Oops. That's the best you're gonna do with him. The transformation is very similar. Tail snaps on. I think the dragon mode looks much better on the Japanese version. At least ours can do it. It's just not great. Okay, so then this actually, I need the other blade, but this sits on here. In Japan, you can actually change the blades. All right, so now this gives you a dragon head. And then his mouth can open. So I think that's kind of unfortunate that our dragon couldn't have had like the attachment and then just have this be maybe in one of these packs or something, even if it was too costly to do with a toy. I would have been okay with that. In the dragon mode, he doesn't get to wear his hat. So he looks kind of weird without it. Not that this doesn't look weird, it totally does, but it looks better for sure. So, and of course the tail slash sword is longer. Again, at least ours is capable of doing something kind of like this. It's similar, it's just not as good. The Megazord will hold all the 5-inch red action heroes, 6th Rangers, and even the girls for Ninja Steel. The girls can actually sit this year. Somebody was saying they're afraid that he's gonna fall over when you combine him with the Bison. Let's see. Can he hold the weight? If this will balance. It works. It's tool time. Still didn't bend his knees. I personally love the Japanese stuff, that's why I buy it. I think the American stuff is pretty good. It has other uses, and it can do the Zord Builder thing, so you can build more things with this. It's compatible with more things. It still looks pretty good. It doesn't look terrible. It's not the same as Japan. It's never been the same as Japan. We're going into the 24th year of Power Rangers. Everybody should be on the same page by now. You know what we're gonna get. If you don't like it, get Japan. Direct link in the description. If it's too pricey, then we have this. UFO Maru was only like $11 on Amazon, so direct link in the video description. That's less than buying a repainted Megazord, and it has sound. Free shipping. It's just never been easier. You can walk right into Anime Jungle in Los Angeles. You can walk right into Image Anime in New York City. You can buy from eBay, from Amazon, from Facebook groups. There's Big Bad Toy Store, Hobby Link Japan. There's Ami Ami, CS Toys, if I didn't already say that, Power Morphicon, Robo Toy Fest, Frankenson. I don't know how much easier it could be to get the Japanese stuff, so I don't know why everybody just waits to be upset about the US stuff and say it's not as good as Japan. Well, why didn't you get the Japanese stuff? Like, seriously. Get the Japanese stuff if you like the Japanese stuff better. It's not terrible. It's not the greatest. It's not going to shatter to pieces when you open the box. But it is missing paint. It doesn't look as good in this mode. Some of the connections are a little bit weird, but it's also half the price of that, so... You know? I think this is actually a lot better than RPM's line. I think it's more sturdy than Go Say Great, which I really didn't think was very well put together. I think Samurai had more issues with the emblems not forming, because this at least does mostly what it's supposed to do. One more time. It's not bending the legs. Oh, I got pink to bend a little bit. Oh, still stands up though. Come on! I tried. I've really been hearing a lot about the legs, and I've got two of these. Let's try the other one. I'm just not sure what fans are doing with these, that the legs bending would be unacceptable with the force that you really need to get them to bend. I mean, well, I got it to pop out at least, but it didn't bend. Snaps right back in. Not falling over. But I'm also not telling you that these are like crazy high quality. They're not. These are not high quality. If you were happy with the quality of the Dino Charge toys, it's like exactly the same. Exactly the same. If you were unhappy with Dino Charge, then I don't recommend this. I'm really not sure what people are doing to break the dragon arms. It seems like it's in there pretty good without forcing it off. I just can't get the legs to bend. Alright, I'm gonna end here. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. I will always be back soon with many good videos. All of the stuff you're asking for, it's all coming. Make sure you're getting your notifications, and good night.